Hello everyone, Juni here. And if you're like me, you possibly began a keen interest in technical theater or enjoy working with your hands. However, did you know that according to the Bureau of Labor Statistics and OSHA, workers that operate machinery experience approximately 18,000 amputations, lacerations, crushing injuries, and abrasions each year, possibly from accidents that could have been prevented in the workplace. So I feel it is imperative for everyone to go over their lab safety and safety protocols at their workplace. So without further ado, I will be presenting you my top 5 safety tips in the workplace. Safety tip number 5, always use eye protection. Chances are, if you're like me, you work a lot of carpentry work, which means a lot of wood cutting, which oftentimes means a lot of sawdust, and that oftentimes goes directly to your eye. And so that is never a fun time, so wearing eye protection is always necessary. And even if it's any other sort of project, that is absolutely necessary to protect from any sort of flying objects. So eye protection, always. Tip number 4, no horseplay. And I know you really want to cater to your horses, although there's no place in the scene shop for horses, so you're not have to giddy on up. However, a lot of injuries are absolutely preventable, and most of the time they begin because someone is not aware of their surroundings and are getting distracted by others or by themselves. And so no horseplay whatsoever, no running especially, and keep yourself safe, keep yourself alert. It is very important when it comes to working, especially with a lot of machinery. Now, tip number 3, hair should be tied up, covered up, or completely removed. One of my favorite things seeing in a workplace is seeing how much diverse it is. So you see a large variety of women and men and other identities working in the same workspace. However, with different types, that probably also means different hair. So a big safety tip is tying it back or removing your hair or covering it or any sort of fashion, depending on how long your hair is. Of course, at this length, you have nothing to worry about, but depending on what tools you're possibly using, it could easily get caught in a machine, or it could easily get in the way of any sort of work. I don't know if anyone with long hair ever just notices how it gets all over your face, especially when you're getting really intense with whatever sort of project you're working on. So it's always best to just cover it up, get it out of the way, or just remove it completely. Just cut it. It's fine. The scene shop is a place for anybody, so feel free to come as you are, just so long as you're equipped and prepared for it. Tip 2, only use a tool in the way that it was designed. Believe me, you're not going to get very far if you're trying to cut through plywood with this. Well, you can try, but probably not. But in all seriousness, there's a lot of diverse different tools for different jobs, depending on what kind of saw you're using, whether it be a jigsaw or a crosscut saw, for example. So it's highly unlikely that you'll get your desired job with the wrong tool. So be sure that you're using the correct thing, because it's also for safety reasons. If you're gonna cut something very differently, I would cut something very differently with a jigsaw than with a table saw, and different outcomes will come with it if I'm not using the proper equipment for the proper job. So always be sure you're using the correct tool and stay safe. Last but certainly not least, tip number 1. Always know the location of first aid kits, fire, or safety equipment in the workspace. The fact of the matter is, accidents always happen. Nobody's perfect, and mistakes will be made. So it's better to be equipped when those mistakes do happen. And so it's always important to know where a first aid kit or a fire extinguisher or any sort of safety equipment for some project or some injury that may occur. If there is some sort of emergency, always make sure to call the correct medics or fire department. But besides that, always know where your resources are and be safe. So that is it from me. I know it is a short list, but there's plenty of other protocols that you could always go with your superior when it comes to the workplace, to always look over and make sure that you are doing a proper, safe job for you and your employees around you. The workplace should be enjoyable, especially if it's something you love. So long as you're being safe and so long as you're following protocols, it should be a pleasant experience. So that's it from me, and remember everyone, there is no I in team, but there is an injury. That is all. Thank you.